What's up, world? We're back on BYC Gaming. I go by the name of Biz Billa. BYC stands for Brand Controller. Today, it's another Let's Play, LA Noire. One game that I have enjoyed watching on YouTube. You know, one of those like series you'll watch one of your favorite streamers play while you have a snack or whatever. But I've never gotten to actually play it myself, so this will be episode 2. I hope this series can be that for you as we'll run through LA Noire. Now, be patient with me because we got college football coming out, we got our MLB season going, we got Spider-Man, so there's a couple series going on, so I'm going to try my best to balance it out. Let's get back to it. Like, comment, follow, subscribe if you like what you see and what you hear from us at BYC Gaming. Let's continue our work. The driver's seat.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
I'm still actually cracking up that he actually made him take a bow.
California to be a secretary.
Graphics
They
are
really
so...
pushed you through quick, didn't
Find
they?
the goddamn.
6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I was going to say, this game has really good graphics considering how old it is.
One was assaulted.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
So I know one of the features of this game You can okay, how do I let me just see how I adjust the radio.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. A year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
And let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Oh, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
So when I watch people play this online, I never really saw them take any dispatch calls or anything like that on the side. But let's see.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
He's definitely got a gun.
Give it up
Yo.
now! Make it easy
Yeah.
on yourself!
Here I am. Why can't I move? Run, bro. Is there a reason I can't run? Like, bro, what am I doing wrong? Hold on. I couldn't run.
All units, a 459 just
I
occurred
don't know
at
about
6th
that.
and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Yo, what's the deal, Brody? Okay, now wait a minute. Because they totally didn't
Up on
let
the
me
roof,
run
officer.
on that one.
He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Alright, so let me see something. Something's wrong.
Give it up
Facts.
now! Make it easy on yourself!
Yo, something's wrong. Something is definitely wrong, bro. Like I can't run at all. Okay, so you got a whole R2, I guess.
Hurry, you can still catch him. I think you broke my nose.
Oh.
Help it! Someone, please!
Climb over the... Bro. I don't know my buttons, I ain't gonna lie. this? Wow, did we lose him? I think we lost him. Oh!
Now, are we going to make a bargain or what?
Definitely didn't lose him.
Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
On your own goddamn head, be it.
Nah, I definitely so. I would keep it real. I mean, I played Red Dead. Yo, I certainly sold, bro. This is the thing. I played Red Dead so much.
He has a mask on his face.
This is the last time I'm gonna do it. Third time's
But be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
This is the thing. I played Red Dead so much. Like, I'm used to the game now being so advanced where you can shoot the gun out their hand or neutralize them without killing them. You know what I'm saying? But especially trying to do bounties.
Make it easy on yourself.
Yeah, I mean, but let's be clear. That is not how to get it done in LA Noire. I gotta murk this dude. I don't know where my partner was at in all this. He just throwing people to the ground.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
No shit, Sherlock. I'm on it. Oh. Alright, I'm learning my buttons on the fly. Starting to get better. By the time we get to episode 3, I'm gonna be smooth with everything. Putting money on it.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Alright, let's negotiate.
How long do you
want a
think you
bullet
can
in
hold
the
out?
head or a bullet in the shoulder?
You want to back off right now.
You want me to...
Let's go. Pack them up. Ziploc. Alright, Cole Phelps out here doing work on these LA streets. I got a trophy for that too. Alright, now let's see. I'm gonna take a dispatch call if it pops up again on our way over here. Yeah, you know what? I'm a cop, bro. Why am I sitting here waiting for traffic to go by like I'm a regular civilian or so? Alright, we here anyway though. I think this is what, 1940s, if I'm not mistaken, or 30s, right after the Great Depression.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
As a black man, you gotta be worried when the police want to ask questions. Bro.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Why you playing me so close, bro?
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's
Solid
copped a full
citizen-
Broderick, but no
citizen is
stiffies yet.
crazy.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Let's get a look around the crime scene before we interview the solid citizen, as he was called, Mr. Wilkie. How do I... There we go.
Happier times, I guess. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
This game, just like any other Rockstar game, man, super detailed. As we get a look at what possibly could be the murder weapon.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
It's the heat. I'm just wondering if there's anything else before I lock in and look at the car. I think that's it.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
I was putting it lately. I said, what else could there possibly be any more clues? They done already looked at the scene pretty thoroughly, I think.
What's going on, detective? Something bad happened here?
Alright, let's talk to Mr. Wilkie over here.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Hey, yo, Willie Hustle, I know you ain't talking Mr. Police Simulator over there. Axel Foley.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Do you want to tell me what you know, or do we have to take you in and loosen you up a little?
Who
Hey,
do you think
yo.
you are talking to me like that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
I get a lot of these wrong. Like that was definitely the case in the first episode. So I'm I'm 1 for 3 right now. He definitely was lying, and I'm mad I didn't question, bro.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
You picked it up. You moved it. Why is it so far from the car?
God damn it, how in the hell would I know? That's it for me in police business from here on.
Don't leave town, Mr. Wilkie. We'll get in touch with your employer if we need anything more from you.
I'll let him know why I missed half my shift today. You boys should learn some gratitude.
All right, so I should have accused him a little more. Might have been able to get some better information out of him. 1 out of 4 is crazy. Like I said, I've watched this game. 25% from the field is disgusting. I've watched this game a lot back in the
Back here,
day.
Phelps. We're not done yet.
Oh, we not done.
Keep
What else we gotta
searching.
do? But I thought it was time to go. You know what I'm saying? Go look at the information we already had. Apparently, we got more we gotta look at. But like I said, I watched this game back in the day, so I know how the story goes. But I'd be a dead liar if I told you I knew what to press with these good cop, bad cops or accused. Matter of fact, I know how I can make it a little easier for me. Wait a minute. There was a way. I probably got to do it. Probably got to do it from a different mode. Okay, got a couple outfits. We'll switch it up next episode.
Get back here,
Bruh.
Phelps. We're not done yet. Keep
Oh,
searching.
oh, we gotta talk to the. We gotta talk to the dude, or we gotta search. Like, slap this dude. Sure, so.
Doc?
Detective,
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Check the whole area, Detective. Assume everything's a potential lead.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
So maybe somebody faked their death. We got a car full of blood. You just had a pig that you picked up yesterday. I just wish I would have done better with interviewing witness that called black residents. Let's go to the I don't know why it made me laugh. Let's go to the freight depot. Oh no. No, I'm tripping. We at the freight depot right now. You're going to the black residence.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Dang, I just knocked that
Play it
woman
by the
over like
book.
that.
There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Hey, let her cross the street, man. Pull over, man.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little
right.
heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps.
Oh.
Officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3.
Hey, yo, my man. You good, bro? Yo, bro. So with these cats of LA, man. Can't drive, man. That's actually wow. I guess because of the nudity, you can't record or take screenshots of LA Noire. So I gotta remember. I know which mission it is. I gotta remember to pause the screen when we get to that mission a little further in the game. Definitely some nudity in here. Rockstar always pushing the envelope. What you could do in the game. Oh, I'm just. I gotta slow down. I ain't gonna lie. I'm driving like it's Grand Theft Auto. It's LA Noire. I think they tally up how much damage you've done around the city, like throughout your missions. And I'll just add it to the total right there. I'm gonna drive just like the cops in Georgia. Use your siren to your advantage to speed things up on the road. Check out the homie Trey Shooter. Got the 2K content popping. Play a lot of other games too. Oh my God, spinning blocks. Shout out Willie Hustle. Getting that road to the show popping. Definitely ready to see a character on the stream, Hustle. That's probably the next game I'm gonna run today. Get it popping on road to the show. You know what's funny? I done pulled up in somebody's driveway. This ain't even the house.
You're behind the wheel.
Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still learning everything. Is this a house? Oh, I'm like, bro, I can't get in the car. I think it's the next house over. LA, big city of dreams. Here we go. I was about to say, it's always a cutscene when you pull up to the location you're going to, so we're now at the black residence.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder-to-cry-on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Just gonna look the shorty crib now.
This must be Adrian's.
So are those the same glasses we found on the scene? They're going all out.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Oh, she definitely didn't say her name was like Margaret or something. That joint say Nicole. Ugh. Scandalous work. Now, one thing about this game.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
There's definitely a lot of pointless stuff just sitting around that you don't necessarily need to pick up. But right now we on a roll.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
I think I saw one. There you go.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Anisha, what is poppin'? This is actually my second day playing it, but I've watched this story quite a lot. It's my first time like actually playing it through myself.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Let's see. Oh, so hold on.
That can't be right.
Okay. I've played Tetris so long that this shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, man. I picked this up for how much did I think it was like $13 or $12, something like that.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh.
Hmm.
Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Hmm. Let's see if they got like another. See if they got another like water heater or something on the side of the house. I guess we can go inside now.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Let's chop it up then.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Should I back cop or should I accuse her?
So you didn't arrange to meet him out at the rail yards?
I've never been near a rail yard in my life.
I'm striking out right now, bro.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
So wait, I can't use the fact that. Oh, there you go. I was about to say.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Y'all, we back cooking with grease. 2 out of 3.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Now I'm trying to remember. Let's just look at the notebook real quick. Is she telling the truth?
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
I think we giving her enough grief for one day. Where you going, bro? Get up out of our bedroom, dog. What are you doing? This guy right here. We done, right? Man, tripping. Alright, time to go to this bar. See if we can figure out what's going on.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Let me keep it real. Can't remember what happened in this scene, but I don't think it's Mrs. Black. Okay. That's what's up. Welcome to the show. I was telling Hustle. Well, you get drafted in the beginning. Whoever drafts you, get out the street, woman. Whoever drafts you, are you still in the minors?
Officer needs help. 333 South Main Street.
Whatever minor league team
Officer needs help. 211 in the
you
shots
get
fired.
drafted to,
Unit to handle code 3, identify.
that's the team. Oh, I thought you could. I guess you gotta walk up to the landmark to see it. I'll have to find that later. But yeah, if you got drafted by the Braves, you playing for their minor league teams right now. So I guess once they ready to call you up, they'll put you on the roster.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Get another spoon. That cherry pie was
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
You looking for someone?
Boy, that steak had seen better days.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he
Frank
pleases.
Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No
That's
idea.
wild.
I think he took off for Seattle.
I mean, do we have anything to prove? Anything to prove his location? I don't think so. Let's just do Black Cop.
Tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Something funny.
Arrest. So I'm gonna let him off by leaving the bar. Let him go.
I just don't know how to dance.
Well,
to
if it's all the
bebop.
same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
He gave him the information we needed. Let's go see what's popping with this guy, Mr. Black. My son is wailing.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. Type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Man try to fake his death for a shorty in Seattle. That is nasty work. I'm loving this game right now. I'm not gonna lie. I should have played this years and years ago. Feel me, Niche? Like, that's wild.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
You knew it! Phelps, go after him.
I love
I'll
it.
head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Nah, which way did he go? I'm bugging. Come on, folks.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
There, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
You big dummy.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
So y'all see, excuse me, y'all see that city damage and the vehicle damage. We'll work to improve that. Adrian Black can look forward to his day in court and a beating from the LA press.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
It's like every police show you watch.
Earn our pathetic wages.
It's like
Rimsky, O'Halloran.
the
Intelligence
police
has information
chief
on a stolen car racket.
is always
Abandoned
wild,
vehicle.
sarcastic.
We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's
Bad
more to
funny.
it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Facts. Heat of the night. New York Undercover. You know what I mean? Any of them. Like I know I'm from the block, so I'm not supposed to admit this, but I love police TV shows, yo. Like
You hear about Adrian?
it was too many good
Seattle
ones.
threw him
Like
out.
some of them, man,
Wife says she's
but
gonna take him back.
more
Women
than
generally
none.
show more compassion. What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary.
I already got called the
Probably
Fed
comes
once
before a fall,
today.
Bukowski.
Hey, that's a fact, Mish. That's a fact. Let me know if you can get another contract offer, because that would be dope too.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Is this ATL Noire and took the damn tire?
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse. They must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, take that, especially if you want to play for the Braves. Yeah, take that offer.
Empty.
Checking the scene. See if there's anything else we missed out on. I think we're good, though.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Okay, so it said property of the Dewey brothers. Why she just standing back here? Can I talk to her?
Let's see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard, after all.
All right. Let's see what the old head has to say for himself.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
It's one of them old heads who's just overly observing everything going around his
Did you
house.
see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
He let that be known, huh?
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
I kind of want to accuse him of stealing something, but I just don't know what. Let's just play back up.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You gonna tell me what I want to know, or do I have to drag it out of you?
You should learn to
Dang.
talk to older people with some manners, you son of a bitch.
Dang.
What
Wasn't expecting
exactly
it
did
to
you see
go
them
up
take?
there.
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
That's definitely not what I was taking.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? What would I do with license plates? You saying I have them? Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
I actually wanted to put the little flag
That's enough
thing.
for now. Remember, Jacob, it's an offense to obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything.
Jacob's done with the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
So wait, he has something to do with it? Nah, I definitely know I haven't played this game in a while. There's a
Contact
Dewey.
details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
How dumb can you be to
I
leave
think
that
we've wrung
book
this
right
place
there?
dry. Let's find a game well.
That's wild, bro.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you
Boys
now.
on feet.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706 was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Alright, so our partner's gonna stay with Jacobs. Dude that had that suspicious stuff in the book. We gotta go interview Mr. Valdez. Is our partner coming with us? Oh, he is. I thought I was tripping.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
All right, let's see if I can do better with my interview skills right here.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
That's the guy from the papers. Sound that big.
Hey, you think those vice boys
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez. Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
Oh, I wish I could have restarted that.
In the least.
Thanks.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship. I think you know who stole the car and why they stole it, Valdez.
How dare you! If I was a younger man, I would demand satisfaction. And what evidence do you have that links me to the thief?
Your name's in the
An
book.
apology is in order before I will continue.
Alright, I'm 0 for 2. That's
I'll be talking to the
nasty work.
gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary.
Can I run that back, DJ? I feel like I blew that. And if I'm not mistaken, that interview sparks are really good. Let me see how far back it's gonna go. Your overall progress will retain, but your current investigation will be restarted.
Throwing out.
That's tough. That is tough, bro. Cause if that's the mission I remember, you could spark a really good.
Valdez. Thank God.
I'm mad at myself
I'll
for
get rid
that
of him
one.
in a couple of hours.
I'm not happy about that. I might even do that mission again at some point, but aggravated right now because I had the Dewey dealership thing. I don't know why I didn't answer that, and then trying to make up for it with the second question, I just accused with no ground to stand on. So I
Mr.
blew that
Valdez moves
one.
in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Okay, so how about this? Just because I do want to give it a shot to be able. I want to be able to spark that cutscene that I've seen on YouTube before. So let's do this. We're gonna do a traffic stop, and then we're gonna pick this mission up from where we're at this point in episode 3. If not, we'll start the whole investigation over episode 3. But either way, I gotta give that a shot because if for nobody else, I know Hustle is going to laugh at this one. So you see, we go past a landmark. I didn't even see what it was, truth be told. Well, let's see what's popping out here in these LA streets.
KGPL to any unit. The 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to hand.
No, you pennies is hiding from me. I will find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H? Ooh-wee! Pennies give me speed.
Get him, Cole.
What are you doing?
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic! You really need to lay off the pills.
Bastard!
Oh, that's what you want to do?
Do it again!
All right, if you really want to dance.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Throw him in the back of there. Hustle, I'm telling you, bro, it's a cutscene with that last character. All right, look, we're gonna end the stream right here. I know y'all want to see the end of that mission, but just to make my dog Hustle cry laughing, we're gonna give a shot at trying that last mission over. We'll be back on BYC Gaming with LA Noire. Let's play. Yeah, I mean, tune in, BYC Gaming, bring your controller. Like, comment, subscribe if you like what you hear. We'll be back very soon. Peace.